Hello, I'm Melanie, DropSmart's founder, and today's question is there an easier, more professional, more kind of accurate way of knowing what note or notes are in my essential oil? And the answer is yes, of course. And it's in essential oil chemistry. It's actually quite straightforward, and I'm going to show you quickly how it works. And to make it simple, I'm going to take essential oils that we all know. So I'm here showing you bitter orange, neroli, and petite grain. And it's very fun because they all come from the same plant. It's just that different plant parts are distilled, and that you can see right here. So it's another beautiful benefit of DropSmart tool that is comparison. You can compare everything about these oils, but today I'm focusing on the note, because if you take a look at some books, or actually you'll see that more often when you go and buy and purchase essential oils, that the note of the oil is often different depending on the person who is or the company that is selling the oil. So how do I really know what's going on with my essential oil and what the note is, or have some idea? And why is this very important and very useful for you to demystify and kind of master this? It's because when we're blending with essential oils, we want to have a holistic blend. We want to have a balanced blend. We want all three notes in there if possible. And then my next question is, are you aware that sometimes you already have all three notes in one oil? And if you are, you will know how to balance it better. What note is missing? Or do I even want to mess with this oil that has such a beautiful balance of all three notes? So if we take a look at bitter orange, you will see that it's mainly monoterpenes, and monoterpenes are always the high note. So what does that mean? It means that we will smell it first. It means that it will evaporate quickly. So the notes are actually connected to how quickly something will evaporate. So every time you see an oil with a lot of orange in DropSmart, you can already assume that it has a high note, or that major part of it has a high note. So there's a quick tip for you. So anywhere where you're missing high notes, like ylang ylang, you want to add something that has a lot of monoterpenes. It can be orange, it could be lemon, or it could be, for example, something very different like a pine. Often pines have high notes as well. So the next one in line, we have neroli. And if you don't know this for some reason, neroli is actually distilled from the flower of bitter orange. It has a divine smell, and it's quite expensive. And you can see here by the chemistry that it's already such a beautiful blend, and that's perhaps why we reach out for it when we want to create or use it as something that smells divine. And it already has all three notes. So this is very good to know when you're adding stuff to neroli. Not only is it expensive, so you might be diluting this beautiful smell, what is really necessary to really bring out the best of it? So here you see monoterpenes. Again, now you know that that's a high note. You have monoterpene alcohols. And here's the next tip for you. Monoterpene alcohols have a middle note. So if you take a look at rose, it also has that. If you take a look at geranium, it has a lot of monoterpene alcohols. So here you go, that's another tip. And then we have monoterpene esters, and depending on the size of the molecule, it can go anywhere from between middle to low note. So perhaps with neroli you want to add something with a little bit more of low note, and I can see that just from the picture, just from the colors. So if this is speaking to you, you can go to DropSmart and take a look for yourself. We also offer more videos on this topic. in the Drop Smart Center. And let me just conclude with Petite Grain. So Petite Grain has even lower notes. You can see it has similar chemistry as a neroli, just different ratio. And I also talk about this when I give you tips and tricks on Drop Smart Center. So you can get more info on that. But you can see right away that perhaps to Petite Grain, I want to add a bit of this bitter orange because it is too heavy. And now you know why. It's because it has very little monoterpenes, and we want to have those high notes. They're very inviting. We want to start with them pretty much with anything that we are blending for smell. So I hope this quick video was fun and useful, and it actually showed you how you can level up your aromatherapy practice. You can, share more with your clients, and you can just feel more confident and professional by knowing these simple things. And actually, you can see very quickly just by looking at colors in Drop Smart what you might be missing, or that you are actually not missing anything and will just mess up with the perfection of a neroli, for example. I will invite you to go ahead and sign up on the link below to Drop Smart and get started exploring the Drop Smart Center, where I have more of these videos where you're going to have the app available for you, and you can see for all the essential oils in there that we have hundreds, and you can see how this is reflecting, how their chemistry and the colors we added to their chemistry is reflecting the notes and the smell of the essential oils that you're using. So go ahead, click on the link below and upgrade to Drop Smart Premium and start reaping the benefits. I'll see you there. Thank you for watching.